So the next game I've picked out is Nights into Dreams. Now, first off, I really like the logo design to the game. I think it looks really nice. As for the cover itself, well, it sort of has a kind of mysterious feel to it. There's almost an air of intrigue about it. You know, you have this strange character in the foreground that seems to generate more questions than answers. You know, for example, is the character male or female? And is the character a character of good or a character of evil? You know, you've got these horn-like appendages here, and apart from the eyes, there's no other facial features or facial expressions that show whether the character might be friend or foe. And that's what I really like about the character design of Knights, and about this cover in general. You know, it's unconventional and it has a great design to it, you know, that doesn't give away what the game is all about. So yeah, I think that cover looks really nice. So then just at the back of the case then, so there's a little bit more detail going on here. You've got some colour down here and a little bit at the top, but overall it's pretty standard for a PAL Saturn game. So yeah, that's Nights into Dreams, another one of my favourite PAL Saturn covers. Okay, so next up is an absolutely great cover, and it's for Nightwarriors, Darkstalkers Revenge. So what I really like about this is the hand-drawn style to the whole cover. You know, you've got several of the game's characters, and they're all displayed using bright, vivid colours, and they seem to be set against the background of you know, a raging inferno there as well. So it's a really nice looking front cover to this game. And also the art extends to the back of the case as well, which is unusual for a Saturn PAL game. So you've got several screenshots here and pieces of art, and they're all set to the backdrop of what looks like faded imagery from the game itself. So that's really cool, and it's nice to see some effort going into the back of a case as well. So yeah, that is Nightwarriors, Darkstalkers Revenge. So next is Baku Animal, which is a bit of a mad looking cover, to be honest. You know, you've got this wacky looking CG render of a monkey's head, and it's set against bright pinks and blues. And also I like the titling to the cover as well. It has a Japanese style to the lettering, which looks kinda nice. But yeah, that's a really eye-catching cover, really stands out on the shelf. And also the back cover is really nicely done as well. Very busy back cover to this. Plenty of colourful screenshots and lots of renders from the game itself. So yeah, Baku Animal, another great Sega Saturn PAL cover. Next up I've chosen Resident Evil, which I think is a really cool cover. So you've got what looks like Chris Redfield on the cover, and he seems to be set against a backdrop of blended images from some of the game's nightmarish creatures. So you know, you've got some of the spiders down here and what looks like zombies and crow-like creatures at the top. And the other thing I really like about it is the facial expression. You know, he has a kind of demented looking expression on his face, which kind of suggests that he's been driven to the brink of insanity by what goes on in the game itself. So yeah, it's a really cool cover, kind of abstract in a way, what with the background. So just taking a look at the back cover again, fairly bog standard, just some screenshots and some text. But yeah, that's Resident Evil, a really cool cover. So the last game I've picked out is Marvel Superheroes, and I've picked this one out purely for the comic book style to the cover. I used to be a big Marvel comics fan, so you know, this kind of thing is right up my street really. You know, you've got brightly coloured, detailed drawings of some of Marvel's most recognisable characters. You know, the overall look of the case is just very cool. Just on the back of it then, it's a little bit more interesting. You've got a bright red colour here with some nice big screenshots and some comic book style lettering as well to the words. So yeah, that's Marvel superheroes. Okay, so that was a look at some of my favourite PAL Sega Saturn covers. I just want to say thanks for watching, and I just want to thank everyone who has subscribed as well, and for anyone that has left comments as well. I really appreciate it. So until the next video, take care.